that was that was intense. That was really intense. I think I was more scared than Carolina. I laugh when I get nervous. Okay, calm down. It's just a TV show. Okay, so there are going to be consequences to this. There are. You just know it. And that look on Nico's face, I felt the chill all the way here. And I live in New Zealand. Okay, and it is summer. I'm scared. But at least Carolina bit the bullet and up and just said everything. Which I do kind of feel better about for two reasons. One, she doesn't want to be a liar, so that means she's not such a bad person. And two, they can kind of begin to rebuild the trust and to work out things from here. And to be honest, I really thought that they were going to tease this out for much longer. That she was going to keep the secret all the way towards the end of the season, and then it was going to be this explosive revelation that was going to destroy Denora, and then we were going to be left on a cliffhanger. And for some reason, I just get this feeling like that might happen anyway, and those of you who have seen the rest of the season are like laughing at me right now. I don't know. I don't actually know what's going to happen, but I hope it's not something horrible like that. Then again, like, they are kind of directing attention towards Nico and Alex again, and they're not doing that for no reason. If they're gonna be sharing scenes together where Nico's gonna be smiling coyly from time to time, I'm getting nervous. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really heartbroken about Gert. She's had a really tough time. My issue with how they've portrayed this whole thing is I really like the storyline of presenting somebody with anxiety, mental illness. I do. But the way they've kind of executed it with her in particular, where she gets all chattery and you know, talking like that, I'm sure it does happen to people in real life, but I don't know. I would have liked to have seen them do it a bit differently, maybe in a bit more serious way, where she's not just like yabbering on and on. Like when she gets really anxious, they could have sort of translated that onto the screen in a better way, I think. I don't know. But I do sympathize with her greatly. I mean, I personally suffer from anxiety, and maybe I'm projecting my own experience with it onto her, because when I get anxious, I don't talk and talk and talk and talk. I shut down. And on the surface, it just appears like everything's fine, but inside it's a mess. And so the way they kind of portrayed her, where she gets all like chattery and like she has all these like over-the-top fears, whereas the person is going to turn out to be a killer and all that. Like, I get that. I do get that. I get that. I do. But I don't know. It almost came across as a little bit cheesy and overdone. And that's just a sort of like a preference of style, I guess. I wish they'd done it a little bit more differently. But I did really sort of sympathize with her, and I'm very glad that she got her meds, even if the way she went about it was a bit underhanded when Chase is concerned, because she really did take that choice away from him and how he was going to come face to face with his mother. And he has been kind of patient with her, which, you know, she did require. I know they'll work it out in time, like they have to. They're way too cute together. But yeah, it's just tough to see everything kind of falling apart. And I did tell myself in advance that things are going to get a lot harder, and that they are going to fall apart a lot more before they come back together again. But now that I see sort of the beginnings of that, I'm like, nope, thank you. That aside, just wanted to mention quickly about Janet. For a brief moment, I did wonder whether she was going to come out as like a hero, an actual hero out of Pride, where the seemingly weakest one was going to come out and do the right thing, that maybe somehow she was going to side with the kids and actually work with them, although maybe that's where this is headed towards anyway. But then again, like, I'm seeing her old weaknesses come to surface, and you know, she's been through a lot. Like, she's technically supposed to have been abused, so yeah, I do have sympathy for her. But at the same time, I don't trust her. I think she's definitely progressed a lot, and she's become a lot sort of stronger in herself. But then she does also fool us, where she thinks like things are gonna be different, and then they're just not. They're not gonna be different. It's just gonna be more of the same. And now she's freed Victor, and who knows what the hell that guy is going to do. And Jonah has revamped himself on Jeffrey's juices. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But that's essentially what happened. He sucked out his chi. And yeah, so he's gonna be a whole other level of menace. Yeah, that's where we're at. Whew.